Yo, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm heading down to not this bridge but the next bridge where some monster fish lurk, and I'm hoping to catch some of them. All I've brought with me today is just my little fishing pole, the tackle box with some tackle in, that rod there with a waggler float and little hook, and then I've got some pot of maggots there as bait. We're nearly at the bridge now, so the second we get there I'm just going to rig up the pole, pop a maggots on, and I'll get fishing. I might fish under the bridge, but that'll be later on in the video possibly. I'll fish in a normal spot just past this little bridge. Not a little bridge, quite a big bridge, just in the main part of the village really, but yeah, I'm almost there, as you can see. And as I said before, there's big fish here, big perch, big bream. I've caught my personal best perch here, it's wicked. We've both arrived at the spot, just here. There's the bridge I was on about, and then this is where we'll be pitching up for the next couple of hours. Just going to be fishing in the middle and towards the bank of the water, and that we're on maggots obviously, and that's where the big fish will just, I say a big fish, I might not catch one, but if I do I'll definitely be showing it. I've just set up the rod, plummets on the ends, and I've plumbed the depth, so this is ready to go. Just need to pop a maggot on. So I've just rigged up my pole, plummeted the depth. I'm just going to pop one of my maggots on now. The maggots, these are 3-month-old maggots that have been in the fridge, and I left them out the fridge and now they've turned to casters, but there's still a few maggots, as you can see. If we run out of them, we can always use the casters, they'll still work. I'm out with my pole now, just towards the centre of the canal. Now hopefully we just got to wait. We're just got to wait for this monster and little fish on the long. I'm now out fishing with the maggots on. I chose the red maggot because they seem to do the best in the canals and wherever you fish really. I'm towards the middle of the canal. Now all we've got to do is play the waiting game of waiting for the big fish. I've just had a fish on basically. I was having bites for about 30 seconds and what's happened then? The float went under and I didn't catch it. Like, it went right the way under as well. And it's only a small hook, so the fish has got to have it around his mouth. I'm just hoping that some more bites will come. Same exact things just happened again. The float went right the way under. The fish had definitely took it. It was about that far under the water, which usually always means there's a fish on. And I lift up and there's no fish on again. It's got to be a gudgeon, I'm telling you, with their little dodgy bites. Well guys, unfortunately, there is a barge on the way. I say this quite a lot, but it could be a bad thing, could be a good thing, because it could lure the fish towards me, or it could lure the fish away, or towards the banks. Who knows? Who knows what happens when a barge comes past? But yeah, a barge is coming, which could be a bad thing. I've just caught me a perch. He's flopped off the hook and now he's on the floor flopping. So I'll pick him up and show you. My brother just had a fish on, but he lost it. But I've just caught this wonderful little perch, so let's plop him back in the water. Off he swims. Wicked, that's the first catch of the day. A nice little perch. He put up a decent fight as well. So let's get catching some more of those. I've just seen a big fish jump over there. I had a big plop in the water. I look over and it's just a big fish jumping. Could have been a big perch or a big bream, who knows. Maybe I will even catch it. I'm still fishing the same spot as I have been since the beginning, but I've told my brother to move up there, because up there as well, there's usually a barge there, just parked up, but that's usually where there's fish as well. So there's fish all in this little section here, and there's some under the bridge down there, as I mentioned. I might go under there later on. Fish bubbles are popping up all around my float, and fish are jumping all around my float, so it's only a matter of time before I get a fish, I think. I've just had another one of them really weird bites. Like, the bite goes directly right under, like a fish is on it. I don't think it's a snag though, it's gonna be a fish, because it's bobbing again right now. But I've just had one of them false bites and I lift up and there was obviously no fish. So I'm gonna be giving it 5 more minutes at this location here till I head down to the bridge, but my brother's on his way down there now. We're just gonna set the depth under the bridge and pitch up there for another hour. We've been here an hour by the way, and we've only had the one perch, single perch for some reason. Usually do better than that by now. Slow day for some reason, but we're getting bites now and then. So as I say, I'm going to move under the bridge in 5 minutes. I've grabbed my maggots and the pole and I'm heading down to the bridge now. And I'm just going to plumb the depth under there and then get fishing real quick. I just set the depth under here and it was surprising. It was a lot deeper than it was over there. Look, I'm already getting a bite. Fish on. Fish on. Big fish. Wow. Nice big perch. Wow. Look at how beautiful this perch is. He put up a really good fight, as you saw. And he's actually quite got some chunk to him. So let's pop him back in there. Then off he goes. What a wonderful catch. So I'm going to get back in. And hopefully there's some monsters lurking under this bridge. Just as I thought I had a fish, I pulled up this lovely stick. We're having endless bites under here. Like, it's very fast flowing under here. We're having loads of bites. So I've just had another fish on, but I don't know, I might have struck too fast because I had him. He was out of the water and he fell off the hook. He was only a very small roach anyway, but would have been nice to show you. Just caught this wonderful little roach. He's very small. I'll get him on hook now. Here we go, the little roach. Off he goes. Oh, you can still see him swimming. Pretty cool. Well, unfortunately, I was forced to swap rods because he wants to catch fish, which is fair enough. But I said he can have a fish and then I'm having it back. So for now, I'm on this rod. I've just watched a perch. See my float there? I've just watched a perch go up to it and bite the bottom of it as if it was a lure. Imagine if I was lure fishing here. We would be whipping them out. This might be the next place I'll come with my lures. My brother's caught a little perch at the moment. It's a bit of it's not a gut hook, it's just far deep into his gill. So we've got what are they called, the little forceps? No, they're not forceps, the disgorger. Got one of them, we're just going to get it out with that. He did fall on the ground, but here is the release. We got his hook out nice and easy as well. So off he goes. Off he swim, little man. Beautiful, another nice catch. My brother's just had an absolute whopping fish on. He lost it though, but the rod had bent in half, but the hook like came flying out. He lost it obviously, but that would have been a monster fish. Look at him, he's had his second fish on the
He unhooked himself?
Yeah, he unhooked himself apparently. Lovely, he's actually a beautiful little perch. So let's get a little release shot of him. Ready? Drop him in, off he swims. Beautiful. We've just had another decent perch on the pole over there. My camera wasn't recording at all, unfortunately, but that's another fish added to the collection of today's fish. On this rod here, I keep getting bites, like the float, it bobs down all the way, I lift up and there's nothing on it. Not sure why. It's got a small hook on and everything, a little size 18 hook, so it's very small. So I should be dashing them out, I'm not sure. Poles are better for the canal, I think. I do prefer a pole in the canal. I'm just going to give it 10 more minutes and then I'm going to head home because we've been out about 4 hours now and we've had a nice little session actually. Back on the pole for the last 10 minutes and I'm just here where the glare is and I'm going to let it float all the way through the tunnel. So guys, it's been a good 10 minutes. Had a few bites, a few nibbles on the floats, but we didn't have nothing, so I've packed up the rod, he's packing up the rig of that, and we've packed up the pole. So we're all packed up now and ready to head home. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to wrap the video up here. But with that, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please smash the thumbs up button down below, and whilst you're down there, subscribe to my channel really quickly. Once you've subscribed, turn on the post notifications as well, so you never miss one of my videos. But for now guys, peace, and I'll see you in the next video.